Earlier this year, Greece's debt-ridden economy was the attention of world financial markets, as well as hard-pressed Greek workers. But with the streets of Athens now mostly calm, and the Greek government backed by an international bailout, IMF Managing Director Christine Lagarde says world leaders are feeling some measure of relief.
As a result, we have seen some improvements in the economic climate. But let's be under no illusion, the risks remain high and the situation fragile.
Lagarde says one of the biggest risks for the global economy is the threat of another debt crisis, perhaps in Spain or Italy. The IMF and World Bank are scheduled to hold spring meetings in Washington on April 20 and 21, and Lagarde urges leaders not to waver.
And the needs today may not be quite as large as we had estimated earlier this year, if only because action was taken by those European institutions that I mentioned earlier. But let us make no mistake. The risks and the needs are still sizable, and it would be very imprudent to ignore that fact.
Even as governments throughout the world confront their own debt woes, Lagarde says the International Monetary Fund needs more resources from its 187 member nations to combat future economic crises. She says the cost of inaction could be far higher than giving the IMF more money. Ken Bredemeier, VOA News, Washington.